Okay, friends, start off just kind of finding your space, taking a moment just to address posture before we start to move. So we want to make sure we always have that long, strong spine. We have legs that are pushing down into the earth. We have shoulder blades down the back, and we're feeling nice and free and easy in our posture. Okay, so we'll start to move from here. We'll start off with some wide and narrow squats, and they're going to be pretty simple. Get your hands up in the air, drop your tailbone toward the earth for a narrow squat, and then we're going to step out to one side and take a wide squat. Okay, bring it back to center, narrow squat. Step it to the other side, wide squat. So let's keep it going. Center to the side. Keep breathing in the center and to the side. So we'll do 10 just like this. So you can always take your hips as low as you want. You're always kind of deciding how you want to do that. Lower would be more challenging. And make sure when your knees bend, they track over your toes and they don't go too much to the side. Keep going, you're halfway there. Should be feeling that heart rate, the legs and shoulders warm up. If your arms get tired, put your hands on your hips. Okay, you can rest. 6, 7, and 7. Keep it going. Okay, number 8. And 8. 2 more, 9. And 9. Let's make the last one really nice. 10. Okay. And 10. Now next time you step back to that center squat, could we hold that right there? Whew, a little isometric work. Let's pull the belly button in toward the spine, please, so you have that really nice long spine. You have your long neck, shoulders away from ears, and those knees track nicely over your toes. Do you want to drop a little lower? Rock your weight into a little bit, maybe forward on your feet. Okay, one more breath here in your squat, warming up your legs, back, and shoulders. Whew, and let it go. Shake it off. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna take the feet really wide to a big, wide squat. I'll call it a horse squat, like you're on a horse. So turn your toes out, your heels in. And when you bend your knees, you want them to track out towards your toes. As a matter of fact, when you first start, just take a look at your knees. Make sure those knees are pointing over your middle toes, not over the arch. Okay, so reach up tall here. You can straighten your legs. I like to even come up on my tippy toes here. And then go ahead and drop your hips, bend your knees. Think of dropping your elbows down, strengthening your back. Inhale, reach up, maybe tippy toes. Exhale, pull it down. Let's do 10, just like this. Big breath in. And big exhale. You can go as low as you like, or you can keep your hips nice and high. Okay, I'm showing you how that might look. Nice, 5. 6. Get that back involved. 7. Nice, 8. Number 9, okay, you know we're gonna hold that last one. So come on down into your horse squat and hold it here and breathe. Now, if you need a break, you're gonna lift your hips, okay? But try to stay with it. Okay, breathe. Move those knees out away from each other. Drop the hips a little lower. Pull those elbows down and back. Getting those legs warm. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Whew. Shake it off. And step to one end of your space. Take your time coming down to hands and knees. You can slide your hands all the way down your legs to the floor. And we'll do some bear crawling, okay? So with your toes tucked, hovering your knees, you're gonna move opposite hand and foot forward, stepping forward in a little bear crawl, Whew. We're gonna walk all the way to the front of your space, and then we're gonna bear crawl backwards to the back of your space. Let's do it 10 times, let's go. Bear crawl forward, hover those knees, and bear crawl back. Now, if you need to drop your knees, you're just gonna drop your knees, okay? No problem, but I want you to stick with it. Okay, 3, 4, keep that belly strong, keep pushing the floor away with your strong upper body. Nice, you're halfway there, number 5. Number 6, keep on it. Number 7, can also lift your hips a little higher to make this easier. Okay, number 8, maybe you make the last few a little easier by lifting those hips. Maybe you make them harder by dropping your knees. Number 9, one more. Okay, finish out number 10, finish it out. Walk all the way back where you started and let it go. Okay, friends, that ends our warm up. I don't know about you, I'm pumped, I'm ready to move, okay? Everything's warm. So let's get started with our circuit intervals. First up will be a plank cross tap, okay? So I want you to find your plank pose. You can have your knees down, you can have one knee down or no knees. You decide. You're gonna take one hand, cross it under the other arm and tap the floor in your plank, okay? Other hand, cross and tap. Let's do that for 45 seconds. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your plank and then give it a cross tap. Plank, other side, cross tap. Just reach across to touch the floor on the opposite side of your mat or your space. Tap and tap. And you're holding that beautiful plank with your belly button in towards your spine. Okay, strong arms pushing the floor away. Tap and tap. Now you're already halfway there, so stick with it. Keep it going. Modify by dropping those knees if you need to. We have only 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time coming up to hands and knees. You can use your knee to push up. Sorry, up to standing, not up to hands and knees. So up to standing, we're gonna lunge to one side, squat in the center, lunge to the other side. Let's go, 45 seconds. Squat, and then lunge to the side, squat, lunge to the other side. Keep it up. When you bend that knee for your lunge or for your squat, make sure you track it over your middle toes so it's safe, okay? If your arms get tired, put them on your hips. Every time you drop your hips, try to keep that heart up, okay? We always want to keep the heart big and open. You're almost there. Very nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. Okay, now I'm bringing you back down to your plank position so you can use your knees all the way down. And then lift your hips in the air to find a pike. Now I'm going to have you pull your nose towards your thumbs for a pike push-up, and then hover your knees off the mat, hovering hands and knees. 45 seconds. Let's go. Pike push-up, and then hands and knees hover. Keep it up. Push-up, hands and knees hover. Now the pike push-up is nice because you have your hips up in the air. So you're just thinking for that pike push-up to move your head towards your thumbs. Okay. Keep breathing. After this, we're going to go back to that plank cross tap. Okay, so get your upper body ready. Pike push-up, hands and knees hover. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Get ready for your plank cross tap. So second round of these 3 movements. Set yourself up for success. Strong belly, strong upper body. 3, 2, and 1. One hand crosses, taps the opposite side of your space. Cross, tap, cross, tap. Now your challenge for this round, now that you've kind of dialed it in, how you want it to go, is to keep this movement very isolated. So do your best to keep your hips and shoulders stable, like you're holding a dinner plate or a cocktail on your back. You don't want to spill it. Keep going. Tap and tap. Try to control this movement from your core. And breathe. Tap and tap. Tap, tap. You got 5. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time coming up to standing for your side lunge and squat. Second round, okay? It's going to be great. Remember that side lunge, squat at center. Let's go. 45 seconds. Lunge and squat. Lunge and squat. Now for this round, I want you to focus on appropriate range of motion. If it feels hard, you're going to reduce your range of motion. Okay, you're going to step out not as far, and you're going to drop the hips down not as far. But if you need more, you're going to step further and drop the hip further. We're warm, so we can play with range of motion. Keep going. You can drop the squat a little lower if you feel warm here. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, let it go. Come in all the way down to the ground here for your pike push-up and knee hover. Just like we did before. In 5, 4, 3, hips up, and 1. Pike push-up, head to thumbs, hands and knees hover. Pike push-up. Shoulders over wrists, hover. So you see we're changing the shoulder position a lot here. Now this is our second round. Okay, let's focus again, range of motion. How far do you want to drop your knees? How far do you want to drop your head? Play with it. And breathe. If you have a moment of effort, see if you can exhale on the effort. Like when you push the floor away, it's always helpful. Okay, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Last round, we're going back to that plank cross tap, okay? Can you do it with your knees down? Yes, absolutely. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank cross tap. Isolate this more than ever before. Isolate. Isolate. Keep that upper body solid and strong. Keep that belly lifting from the floor. Reach, maybe reach a little further than you have before. Okay, get those fingers a few more inches over. Keep going. Push that floor away. Upper body is active, like your heart wants to be away from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come up to standing. Last time, side lunge and squat. Breathe through your nose. In 3, 2, and 1. We have a squat. We have side lunge. Back to squat. Other side lunge. Keep going, friends. Control, strength, thinking about range of motion, thinking about alignment, heart, knees, all the things. Last round of this. Okay, if last 5 seconds, maybe you drop a little lower. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come down to our last round of pike push-up and knee hover. Whew. All right, team, we can do this. In 5, 4, 3, hips up, and 1. Pike push-up, shoulders over wrists, knee hover. Pike push-up, knee hover. Keep it up. Okay, if this is easy, I want you to make it a little more challenging. Okay, maybe by holding your knees a little longer when they're close to the floor, who knows? If it's too much, I want you to dial it back a little bit so you can stick with it for 10 more seconds. Nice, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, we're moving to a new set of movements. We finished that one. Come all the way down to your belly for a back extension. So on your inhale, you're gonna lift arms and legs up off the floor. Exhale here, pull your hands back like you're pulling on a bar. And let's go, 45 seconds. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Now, alternatively, you can do this with your forehead and your legs on the floor. And it's still a nice challenge. So use that as your modification. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Strong back. Strong shoulders. Keep it moving. Okay, when we strengthen that back body, we really help balance out all the tension we collect in the front body. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Press up to your plank position and make a little triangle out of your fingers. I'm showing you how it looks for some triangle push-ups. From your plank, triangle push-up, nose to the triangle, and push it away. Let's go, 45 seconds. Nose to the triangle, push it away. Can you go down partially? Of course. You go down as far as you need to go. You know. Can you use your knees? Of course. That might give you more range, okay? So you play with those variables. How far to go down? How many knees down? Keep breathing. Keep that belly away from the floor. Strong upper body. And then remember to use your lower body too. Your lower body still has a role in pushing the floor for your plank. So use that to your advantage. Whew, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Flip to your back. Okay, on your back. No rush. Okay, for a bridge pose, you're gonna have your hips up, kick your right leg up, and then step it out away from you. Kick your left leg up, step it away. Right leg up, step it close to you. Left leg up, step it close. So we're just gonna step out and step in. Let's keep going. Keep going, 45 seconds total. Kick and step out. Kick and step in. Kick, in. So you're just taking a walk. You're taking a big fancy walk with your fancy steps. And so if you need less challenge, you're gonna reduce the range of your steps. If you like the challenge, you're gonna take your feet all the way out, away from you, as far as you can. And you can play with that range of motion. Keep going on your walk. Nice, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, let's roll it back over. Coming back to that back extension and pull. Okay, second round. In 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Keep going, reach. And pull. Strong back muscles here, friends. Try to keep your neck a bit neutral, so it helps to look down here so you don't feel like you're kind of craning your neck and straining it. Keep it up. Almost done with round 2. Very nice. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Next up, triangle push-ups. Set up your triangle under your nose. Remember to adjust that range of motion. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Triangle push-ups. Push the floor. Push the floor. Keep it up. Nice. We got 45 seconds with that 15-second break in between. So you're more than halfway there. Push that floor. Challenge that upper body. Challenge your core. Very nice. Just 10. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Flip it over for your bridge walk. Remember, okay, fancy kick up and step away. Fancy kick up, step away. Kick up, step in, kick up, step in. Let's go for a walk. 45 seconds. So remember, you take the feet close or you take them far. You are in charge. Find a challenge for that back. Challenge for the hip flexors. You're more than halfway. Stick with it. Very nice. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Flip it onto your back. Last round of back extensions. Whew. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reach on your inhale. Pull on your exhale. Use that strong back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Remember to drop the head and legs. If you're struggling, just take it easy, but keep going. Nice breath, friends. Keep it up. Almost there. Use those strong glutes. Keep your belly strong to keep your low back safe, okay? We always want a strong belly when we extend the spine. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go. Triangle push-ups. Last round. Up next. Let's make it happen, friends. Let's send this round on its way. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Triangle push-ups. Push that floor. Push it away. This is your personal challenge round right here because it's the last one. So send these push-ups off properly. Really meet them head on. You're almost there. Stick with it. You got 10 seconds. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go on your back. Last round of bridge, kick, and walk. We did it. We're so close to the end of this round. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick and step, kick and step. Okay, another thing you could do for a modification here is you could do this with your hips on the floor. Okay, and then you're still using those joints, but we don't have as much weight bearing, okay? So modify that way as well. Keep it up. Very nice. 15. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Oh, take a moment here, just catch your breath, breathe through your nose. We finished that round. Okay, from here, friends, we'll give your upper body a break and we'll get into some core work. So Scissor Kicks will be next. Go ahead and take your fingers by your ears and your legs up in the air. And only if it's okay with your neck, you're gonna peel your head and shoulders up off the floor just to add a little weight to your abs, okay? And we're gonna take the legs away from each other and then cross them over each other. Very simple, take them away and cross, okay? If you want it to be easier, you have your legs up in the air. You want a little more challenge, you take your legs closer to the floor. Let's go, 45 seconds, scissor kick. Out and cross, out and cross. That's it. So keep that belly button pulling to the ground. It's so important that we keep the low back safe and protected here. If you're not sure if your low back is safe, bend your knees. You can bend them and still keep scissor kicking. And you want to glue that low back to the floor and then straighten your legs from that glued down low back. Keep it up. Scissor kick. Nice. You're almost there. Nice challenge for your abs. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. Bicycle crunches are next. So same thing, fingers by your ears, head and shoulders up. You're gonna take turns with knees about over your hips, bringing one armpit toward opposite knee and back to center. You can extend the leg you're not moving toward. Let's go, 45 seconds. Crunch to center, bicycle crunch, and to center. Now, could you do this with your head on the floor? Absolutely. You totally could do it. It's still a nice challenge. So drop that head if you need to. Keep breathing. So of course your armpit won't get to your knee unless you're a circus performer, but move it there anyway. You're just going in that direction. Keep going, almost there. Just really hitting your abs today. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Now just flip it onto your belly here and get into an elbow plank. Again, your knees can be down, your knees can be up. We're gonna take turns reaching up to one side to make a side elbow plank, back through center, reach up to the other side. Let's go, 45 seconds. With your knees down, it looks very much the same, okay? Try it both ways, see which one you like. Keep breathing. Maybe inhale up and exhale down, just so you don't forget to breathe. Keep breathing and moving, stick with it. This is our last set of movements. So we'll just do these last 3 movements 2 more times, and then it'll be time to cool down. Keep breathing. Nice, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, come to your back here. We're going back to the scissor kicks. So second round of scissor kicks. Remember, bend your knees, drop your head to make it easier. Lift your head, lower your legs to make it harder. 3, 2, and 1. Cross and cross. So what I find here is that I tend to get kind of floppy with my legs and I kind of throw them around and I lose control. And I want to encourage you to really keep the legs active, okay? I have to remind myself all the time, activate your legs, push out through the toes, strong muscles. Keep that belly grounded, pulling to the ground with that low back, okay? Whew. You're almost there, 10 seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Wow. Bicycle crunches coming up next, second round. Remember, bend the knees more, drop your head to make it easier, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch to one side, extend one leg, crunch to the other. Keep it going. Control, control. Exhale when you twist, maybe. Inhale to center. Let that exhale help you out. Remember to ground that belly, okay? Really pulling your low back to the ground. Okay, feel those obliques talking to you. I know I do. Okay, you've only got 10 here. Keep it up. You've only got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it onto your belly, elbow plank. We'll do another side plank switch here. Breathe through your nose. Second round. 3, 2, and 1. Reach up for a side plank, back through center. Reach up, other side plank, back to center. Now keep those hips and keep that belly away from the floor. If you're looking for extra challenge, you're feeling spicy today, you're gonna lift the top leg when you lift the top arm, okay? Play around like that, and you can do that with a knee down as well, okay? It works with the knees. Fun for that outer hip. You're so close. Okay, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it on your back for your last round of scissor kick. It's our last one. So give it what you got. Okay, your abs will thank you. In 3, 2, and 1. Scissor kick, scissor kick. Now keep breathing. Maybe inhale for 2 and exhale for 2. Remember your mods here. Mods are super important. If you feel like quitting, I want you to modify first. Keep going. Drop that low back. You are almost there. This is our last round. Give it what you got. Energize through your toes. Whew. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let it go. Last round of bicycle crunches. Breathe through your nose. We can do this. All right, team. Bicycle crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Armpit to knee, center. Breathe, center. Remember, you can always slow it down. Always, always. Keep it going. You're halfway. Very nice. 15 left. Get those obliques happening. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. Flip it over. Last round of elbow side plank. Okay, amazing work, team. Stick with it. Breathe through your nose. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. Maybe we have the top leg up. Maybe we have a knee down. But give it some nice energy here. This is how we're going to send off our circuit interval practice with this movement. So we want strong shoulders. We want that side body actively lifting away from the floor. So try not to let anything collapse here. Everything is lifting like a strong bridge. You're almost there. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, friends. Oh, find your hands and knees, and then just move your hips back towards your heels here. So you can just sit down on your feet and go ahead and drop your head, maybe to your forearms. And take some time just to breathe into your nose. Let your back stretch out. Those quads stretching out. And maybe here you just want to walk your hands out away from you and then walk them over to the right. Okay, get a good side stretch here by moving your hips to the left. Now take some nice breath here. Okay, feel that left side of your back stretching open. Left shoulder and armpit. And let's bring the hands through center now and walk them over to the left. So now we have a right side stretch. Go ahead and move your hips to the right and breathe deeply. Feel that right side spreading open now. Nice work today, everyone. Okay, that was a challenging workout. Let's bring the hands back to center here. Come on up to hands and knees. Okay, let's step the right foot forward by your right hand. And let's move the left knee back just enough, okay? We're pretty warm all over, so we can allow the hips to sink down a bit if that feels right. And we want to drop some weight into your legs. So you can kind of pretend like you're trying to push the floor down with your legs. And you could stay here. You could come up on your fingertips too to give yourself a little space. Okay, however, you can add something if you want. You can get a nice stretch across the front of your body here, stretching open that belly, because we did a lot of abs and we did a lot of core. By coming up, okay, you can use the right knee to kind of press yourself back into it and just breathe here. Okay, so you could stay here. If everything's going well and you want a little more from it, right hand to right hip, you're going to get the left arm up and over your head, reaching to the right. One more breath here, cooling down. Hopefully you feel your heart rate slowing down, your breath feeling cooler. Okay, go ahead and drop your hands down underneath your shoulders, and we'll bring it back to hands and knees from here. Right knee back, left foot forward by the left hand. Okay, you can come up on your fingertips here. Let's move the right knee back a touch and find some gentle resistance against the floor. So gently push that floor away with your legs, and you'll feel a little bit more activation allows you to stretch and cool down more effectively. So stay here if this is enough, or use that left knee to press up and stretch open your front body a little bit more. Breathe here. Okay, so you want more here, you'll take the left hand to the left hip, the right arm up and over to the left. And just increasing that distance, you can open up on the right side of your body. Keep pushing the floor with your legs. As you're ready here, bring it out. We're going to drop the hands back down under shoulders. Okay, from here, just pick up that back knee. You're going to tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and walk your hands so they're over between your feet, and you're in a wide leg forward fold, okay, with your hands under your shoulders and your toes pointed out in the direction of your fingers. We're going to just twist your spine. So make sure you have a nice tabletop long spine. And then go ahead and reach up with your right hand to the ceiling. Let's take a few breaths here. So gently push the floor with the bottom arm. Reach up with the top arm and point that tailbone away from your head. Big breath here. Maybe one more breath. Go ahead and bring it down, and then other side. Reach up with that left hand, hold and breathe. Push the floor gently. Again, moving the tailbone away from your head. Now one more breath here. And then let it go, all hands down. Okay, you can grab onto your hips here and slowly lift your head. Come on up to standing. You did it. Thanks so much, team. Amazing work. Okay, I hope you feel great.